With there being over 26 legends in Apex, it's no surprise that some of them are going to be good, and some of them are going to be, well, this guy. So with that, I've taken it upon myself to play the top 3 most played legends to see why they're played so much, and what I found playing these characters actually really surprised me. Now, on to game 1, which I'm really not excited about because the 3rd most played character is Valkyrie, which I'm not sure if I've even ever played. Thankfully, nobody landed near us, and this is good because I have no idea how to play Valkyrie. I struggled with whether I should have it on hold to fly or toggle to fly. Then, I started getting the hang of it. And finally, we found a fight, which meant it was time to lock in. Never mind. With that team dead, there was 8 enemy squads left, and I know just the ability to find them. Using Valkyrie's passive, I was able to locate the enemies and find a safe place to land. Looking to get into the gunfight, I unexpectedly took fire from the side. After healing up, I realized you can't actually use Valk's tactical while indoors. After using a completely useless tac, I heard an enemy to my side. I got the armor swap and went back into the fight as fast as I could. I gave my teammate a quick ass slap for dominance and then realized someone was in my building.
Stay needed.
I went for the revive and then I heard someone approaching. We finally had a chance to heal up. While trying to get the flank on them, I heard my teammate in danger.
Wait a minute.
And finally, we made it to top 3, and flew off to find the next 2 teams.
We're gonna hit a roof.
After finding one of the teams, we went straight for height advantage. Although we had them dead to rights, they did manage to get out. So we pursued them like any Apex player would. And my teammate, who is a little movement goober, managed to get one. Somehow, they were dead before I even got there. I once again used Valkyrie's passive to locate any enemies nearby. Since it's just one team, I figured it'd be pretty easy to find them. Since this was literally my first match on, and I'm playing Valkyrie for the first time in maybe ever, I felt like I had to win this. I couldn't figure out where they went, so I used Valkyrie's ult again.
I found you.
The Bangador used her ult to close the distance, and this meant I had to reposition. After finding a flank with height advantage, I realized that, wait, these aren't even good players. So much so that my teammate thought it was a good idea to start trying to punch this bloodhound.
No, I couldn't punch.
Knowing that there was still 2 enemies left, I didn't feel like playing with the bloodhound and just killed him. I charged straight into the last guy, and after getting a crack, I just went for it.
Woo!
After winning this game, I realized why so many people play Valkyrie. She's really good, but I will never play her again. So, with that said, on to the next legend, who is Lifeline. I feel like there's not much I have to say about how broken this character is, because you probably already know. I don't think there's a more annoying thing in Apex than fighting a Lifeline. After getting blessed by the gods with really good loot, it was time to steamroll. Actually, never mind, it was time to sit back and play support. Apparently my teammate wanted to do all the work.
Push for lead, my friend. I'll just res you if you die.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Not that I would die.
Next, we headed out looking for more enemies. After making use of Lifeline's ult, I was more than comfortable with my loot.
Oh yeah.
And after this encounter, I'll probably be more careful fighting Rampart from now on. I don't know who threw this arc star, but they clearly mean business. While taking shots on this trident, we didn't realize that there were people getting height right behind us. So we just sat under them until they made a mistake. After wrapping up this fight, we realized that there were people to our side. So we got behind them and held them at this choke point. There was 3 teams left and things were looking really good for us. So we made the push. There was only one team standing between us and victory, and we really wanted to win because it would be first try with this character just like the last one. And just like that, it was a 1v1. Well, Lifeline was insanely easy. Now onto the final and most played character in Apex Legends. Pathfinder, with an almost 14% pick rate. I would ask why so many people play him, but he was my main for a really long time. And I know the ins and outs of playing Pathfinder. Except for this moment. We don't talk about moments like these. Thankfully, my duo was able to clean up.
So one.
Then we heard enemies rezzing right on top of our heads. I managed to get into a position where I could take a bunch of really good shots. Now, it was time to push in.
Oh, cover.
We realized that with the Sheila pointed at us, this was not a good place to be. So then we went to reposition. But then, we saw the same team again. After taking some good shots, I got down. And before I had a chance to heal, they were already here. And of course, we were being held by the same Rampart team. And once again, we decided to go around. And of course, there were enemies guarding the Kraber. We made the push, and little did we know, this is what would make things take a turn for the worst. We felt like we had to win this, because like the last two legends, if we won this, it would be another first try. Getting knocked was a really big deal here, especially because there was no cover and all teams focused on us. It seemed like we would need a miracle to win here. Somehow my teammate found a Moby, and he actually managed to res me. I don't know why the enemies weren't shooting at us, but I got my loot back and we were back in it. And with no other choice, we had to push this team on the side.
We have to take this area. Let's turn the bat on this apartment.
We managed to get a knock, but there was still another team.
I don't know if I can make it up there, so. If I can.
Now that it was just us and the final team, there was no way we were losing now.
I have to get into my thing.
We had height advantage, and when the time was right, we went for it. And just like that, we got 3 wins in a row with the 3 most used legends in Apex. Honestly, this went way better than I was expecting, and if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. See ya!